good evening. Thanks for tuning in for another Essential RC live stream. Again, I never planned these things, absolutely random. But I'm doing a few city tours today in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. So I'm starting off in New York from JFK. Let's get going. You're all sitting back there. Let's get going. Whoop. So we just departed JFK, headed towards downtown New York. Colourful Sonic. Alright, Preston. I think we've done that. Hope you're well. Clouds a bit low over New York today, so we'll try and stay below it. So this is live weather, multiplayer.
Kennedy Tower, Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo frequency change.
Oh, you're welcome, Preston. Thanks very much. It's kind of a fun thing to do. It's not the type of thing you could do religiously and upload a video every day unless you enjoy doing it. So I do it because I really enjoy the hobby. Oh, interesting gamer. I know. I spent three or £4,000, I guess, on my machine. Quite a bit of money, but I do a lot of video editing, so I use it mainly for that. But because it's so powerful, I can use it for gaming and doing sims like this. Hope that answers your question. The spec for the machine is in the description of the this video or the stream. Brooklyn Bridge. That's alright, Caroline. It's good to have you along. I don't mind suggestions, you know that. And happy birthday to you then, gamer. So I'm in New York at the moment, just going to fly around for a few minutes, take in the sights, and then plan is to go to Chicago. It's quite annoying, that warning message. Statue of Liberty. Let's head back to the city. I think that's probably, if we're under 1,000 feet, we get that. So this is live weather from New York. A bit misty, clouds a bit low. Ooh, a bit of turbulence as well. Hey Kenneth, Moritz, how you doing? Central Park on our left. Is it getting a bit cold then, Derek? I don't know, I think you should all be quite comfortable back there, to be honest. I don't want any complaints. I've been to New York in December, and it can get a damn cold. I do know that. Ah.
Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo is 5 miles northwest with Kilo to land. Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-ray Golf Sierra Kilo Tower. Fly left downwind runway 4. Altimeter 30.11 wind tree 20 F14. Fly left downwind runway 4 Beechcraft Golf Sierra Kilo.
Coming into LaGuardia. It's all I ever wear, Derek, and it's a bit cold in my room at the moment. The graphics card hasn't warmed up the room yet. Whoa. My rudder control is not that good, I apologise for that. Yeah, I'm a bit busy though. That'll do. That wasn't such a bad landing. I really do need to get some pedals. And we're down. Okay, next destination. I want to go to Chicago. One of my favourite places in the world. So O'Hare. And go to. Doesn't look like it's a very nice day here either. So you say, Derek, about wearing my flying field gear. I bought about Harrison Ford's quite a good pilot. The poor guy, he has one bad incident, one small incident, and well, two. Didn't he? He did crash once, and he landed on the taxiway, didn't he? He did two bad things. I wouldn't hold it against the guy. I was just going to say, Derek, you're saying about me wearing my flying field gear. I live my brand. I live my brand. I practically wear my hoodies, my Essential RC hoodies all the time. Right, I'm going to turn off my webcam. You don't need to see my face. Interfering with the lovely graphics. No, I don't think you can, General Hobbies. You can't fly Air Force One, but if you go to Washington, which we could do next, there is the Air Force One helicopter out the front of the White House. So we're just loading up Chicago. So you fly planes. Who flies planes? I don't fly planes. Toy planes. I don't fly real planes. I've actually got a fear of heights. What's Ed Force One? My you lost me. How are we doing? We're nearly there. I think once you go into live mode, live weather, live players, it can take a little longer to load. you. Let's go. Looks like the city's behind us. Oh, I think I put the flaps up a little early. Oh, is it? I had heard of it. Well, when you're that wealthy, why not have your own 747? Do they still tour Iron Maiden? So let's head for the coastline. Wow. They obviously enjoy doing it, so they've made enough money in their time, haven't they? Yeah. They are cheap. I know they're parking some of them up just down the road from me, down here, where the Top Gear test track used to be. But I think they're going to keep them for films and things like that. Can you imagine how much it must cost to keep us? How much it must cost to keep a 747 flying?
Tower Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra Kilo frequency change.
Oh, okay. That would make sense, wouldn't it? We've got traffic on our right. Inbound to O'Hare. Can't make out what that is. Anybody know the lake in front of us? One of the three Great Lakes. Correct, Michigan. Lakeshore Drive. Great place to visit if you haven't ever been. Did I? Wouldn't surprise me. Isn't it the Hancock? You got the Sears and the Hancock. Is the Hancock is which one? The Sears is in front of us, isn't it? And the Hancock off to the right? Well, I've got that the opposite way around. Going to fly over Navy Pier. Oh, I knew it. I haven't been for a long time, that's my excuse. So Hancock and the Sears, okay. Soldier Field, Aquarium, Planetarium, Soldier Field. Really good graphics on this, look. That is cool. Ah. I have been to the top many years ago, get great views. Great place to do some shopping in the middle of downtown Chicago. A blip or a blimp? My favourite thing to do when I go to Chicago is the architectural tour. Blimp, yeah. It's a little tour on a boat around the inland river. Oh. He's going a bit faster than I am. Anyway, that's Chicago. We got a couple of airliners heading out and one heading back in. He's throttled up and he's on his way, I think. Anyway, okay. Where next? Washington? Washington. So many Washingtons, that's the problem. I can't remember what it's... Is it Washington International? There's the heliport. Oh, it's Ronald Reagan, isn't it? Here we go. Hey Hamiltons, how you doing? We're just doing a few city visits. Just for a laugh. Unless anybody comes up with some other major cities we could go to. So big news on Essential RC YouTube channel is that I'm going to buy, hopefully, well, go and see and hopefully buy my ultimate electric ducted fan jet on Saturday. Now, the only clue I will give you is that it's got four fans, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it is quite, I've seen pictures of it, and it quite literally looks the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Opportunity came up, and I said to the guy, I've got to come and see it. It looks absolutely fantastic. Built from scratch by a quite well-known British aero modeler. No, not a MiG-29. If you guess, I will, yeah. Like, if you do guess, I'll confirm. But where's the fun? If I just tell you, it's I'll post pictures hopefully late Saturday or Sunday on our Facebook group. If you haven't joined it already, Central RC Facebook group and Facebook page.
Washington Tower, Beechcraft, Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra Kilo, ready at runway 19er, departing straight out.
That's good. No, not a Vulcan. Maybe in the future. Oh my god, look, it's a bit foggy. Might abandon this. This is the problem with live weather. Keep going, Caroline. You'll get there. I think I should just turn on auto rudder. Might make life a bit easier. And rotate. No. You're getting close though. Although it's not military. I will tell you that. Come on, what the most gorgeous 4-engine jet aircraft there has ever been. Shouldn't be too hard. Oh my word, it's a bit foggy in Washington. We're not going to see anything. And it's live weather. This is a disaster. Oh dear, it's tragic. Caroline is currently Googling four-engine jet aircraft. Now, my problem is when I do acquire this radio controlled model is that it needs a paved runway, I've been told, to take off from. And all of my local flying fields, clubs that I belong to, are grass, and apparently it won't take off from grass. Nope, not a B-15. It's commercial. Commercial, not military. I've given you a big clue. Jeez, don't mention the SR-71. I mean, I don't even know where the capital is now. I'm totally lost. The problem with live weather. I think I will disconnect live weather for our next visit. I think we'll go to Moscow.
Beechcraft Golf, Sierra Kilo, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
I tell you what, if there was a VC-10, that would be a favourite of mine as well. There was a very big VC-10 with 4 jet engines that I see at large model shows.
Washington Tower, Beechcraft Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf, Sierra Kilo, frequency change.
Look at this weather, it's pea soup. So let's abandon this. We might come back, but there's no point flying in the fog like that, is there? Let's go to Moscow. Any other clues? Or any other guesses, shall I say? Moscow. So actually, just let me find in Bing Maps the Kremlin. Bing Maps. Sorry about this. The Kremlin. Just right clicking to get the coordinates. Just the easiest way to get somewhere. Paste them in here. And let's go here. Off. Oh, Derek, you nailed it. Concord. Yes. It's about 3 meters in length, I think. This particular Concord model. Off. I don't want live weather. Ah, custom. There we go. There you go. You got there in the end. Well done, Derek. Huh. It is in a way, isn't it? It's probably close enough, isn't it? Set as departure. Oh. Oops. I think that'll do. Try that. So yes, that's hope that's probably what I'm going to go and see and buy at the weekend. Don't get an opportunity like that very often. There are not actually very many Concord kits out there. There is one in Europe, but it's a composite and it's, I think, quite expensive. This one's built from scratch in balsa and ply, so it should be quite light, and that's why it's got 4 EDFs in it. Yeah, if you look on my channel, Caroline, you'll find several videos of this VC10. I even did some onboard. I put an onboard camera, an action camera on it, and spectacular. It is nice when you do see these models that are pretty much like a smaller version of the full size, at least from the outside. Just remind you how graceful they used to be. It's loading up Moscow. Shouldn't take too long. The bush plane might have been a little better, actually. Never mind. Any other cities anybody could think of? Major capitals of the world? While we're having a look around Moscow, looks like the Kremlin is down below us. Oh, I'm at 0 throttle and it's still saying I'm overspeeding. So the plan is, with this Concorde, certainly put a gyro in it. I like the gyros that you can get from Motion RC. They're very, very good. Maiden it for me? I'm going to fly it. I don't have other people maiden my planes. There's no... I don't understand that. I don't get an RC plane and then get someone else to maiden it for you. Don't do that. That is the whole fun. To go through the nerve-wracking experience of flying a new plane. I live for that. Downtown Moscow, back to the Kremlin. I'm really excited about flying a Concorde. I saw a couple of turbine Concordes at a show in Germany last year. Absolutely fantastic. It's like always grab attention, don't they? And there's never been anything like it since. No, I'm with once you're a competent pilot, Caroline, there's no excuse. But I still see people do it. Yes, it does. It does. It's got retracts, flaps, and it's got the drooping nose as well. Yes. So as I was saying, so the first thing, put a gyro in it, and we'll test fly it, and then we're going to create a video of multiple onboard angles, and we're going to get Jason to do some close-up chase footage with his race drone, which he's very, very good at, actually, as long as he doesn't collide. I'm with you, Scott. It's just it's amazing when people can, like this guy, can create models from scratch like that, and there are several others as created as well, so I'm looking forward to seeing them. Pictures, actually no, a video of these models. I'll hopefully share it early next week. So Moscow, anybody got any other recommendations on a capital city to visit? I'd really appreciate it because I'm running out of ideas. Paris we did recently. Rome we've done relatively recently. Maybe Tokyo or Shanghai. I guess the thing that I like the smell of the most is burning Jet A1 fuel. Need to fly my jets a bit more often. And I've actually got a spare 140 Newton turbine to go in something. I need to find a second-hand model to put it in. That's interesting, isn't it? Oh, that would be awesome. York, I think, so. I'm down in Hampshire, Caroline, so I think that's quite a way north for me. Right, should we go back to Washington with better weather? Yeah, there are a few events during the year here where you can, you know, where they, I don't know, you pay 10 quid for the day and then you can fly off a tarmac runway. Washington, let's do this, flight conditions. Oh, looks a bit better here. Jolly good. Ah, okay. Rio de Janeiro. North Weald. Yes. I've definitely been there. Isn't that where they have the Wings and Wheels show? North Weald. I've actually flown at that show a couple of times with my Ultra Flash, and normally go there and film. I did in 2019. I didn't go because I went to a German show, but good show, very friendly, very nice bunch of guys who run it. Yeah, that's right, they do Wings and Wheels there. Yeah, I suspected that was the case. I've kind of forget. I do a lot of miles when these shows are on during the year, and it's kind of been nice to have a rest from that actually, and to do kind of my own thing with the rest of my small group of friends who help, you know, we have fun filming what we do, because we have quite a few sponsors who send us stuff, because it's quite a big channel now, nearly 600,000 subscribers, followers, not including followers on Facebook. So kind of we're fully busy doing flight tests, as I call them, flight tests, but it's kind of marketing for these companies. No, I've not done the Hong Kong approach. Should we do that? That sounds interesting, Derek. Quick Washington, and then yes, let's do Hong Kong. I think it's. I don't think it's the old Hong Kong airport though. I don't think. If you want to find out the airport code for that airport, that would be good. I'm just going to take my. Certainly do not need a woolly hat on anymore. Playing this, flying this game, you find that your GPU heats up the room nicely. Right, Ronald Reagan Airport, brakes off, and we're off. Oh, okay, thanks Caroline. Ah, so I remember it now, VHHH. HHHH. V1. Mm. Woo! Actually touched the tail in the water. Inverted. Oh! There you go, and that's enough of that. So we're going to go to Hong Kong. Let's try that. Thanks for telling me where, Caroline. So VHHH. Let's select something else. Let's do the Dreamliner. No, the liveries, that's a bit disappointing. Tail number. ERC1. That'll do. Let's not make it too hard for ourselves. Midday and fly. Elvington. Yeah, I think Elvington is definitely far too north for me. I think it'd take 3.5, 4 hours to get to Elvington. Did do it once, Caroline. Oh my god. I think there was a large model association show there. Oh, that was a long, long way. I'm committed, don't get me wrong, I'm quite dedicated to the cause, but a bit too far. Right, we're off to Hong Kong. This will be interesting. So I'll do a takeoff. Fly around a little bit and then do a landing, I think. Excuse me. Oh, lucky you. I'm a bit too far south for my own good.
Tower Central Echo Romeo Charlie 1 at runway 25 left ready for takeoff straight out departure. Central Echo Romeo.
I was going to say it was sitting too high. It's better. Okay. All ready then? throttling up. And release brakes. Gear up.
Tower Essential Airkick, Romeo Charlie, 1 frequency change.
Okay, so let's fly back to Hong Kong. And then we'll come back and land. I have been to Hong Kong actually. The graphics for Hong Kong are quite good. Some of them are relevant, and the if you're in live, then you are hearing the ATC chat for the other aircraft. But I'm not in live mode at the moment, so it is fictitious. To play around with the cameras.
653 Essentialer, Echo Romeo Charlie 1. Essentialer, Echo Romeo Charlie 1 radar contact 10 miles southeast of Victor Hotel, Sierra Kilo 10,300 feet. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Cleared through the Charlie airspace, Essentialer, Echo Romeo Charlie 1. Tower Essentialer, Echo Romeo Charlie 1 is 12 miles east with uniform to land.
Essentialer, Echo Romeo, Charlie 1 Tower. Flight straight in runway 25 left. Altimeter 29 decimal niner 2 wind 272 and 3.
Fly straight in runway 25 left, Essentialer, Echo Romeo Charlie 1.
You should be, Derek.
Essentialer, Echo Romeo, Charlie 1 cleared to land runway 25 left. Wind 272 and 3. Essentialer, Echo Romeo, Charlie 1 acknowledged. Last transmission.
Cleared to land runway 25 left, Essentialer, Echo Romeo Charlie 1.
Essentialer, Echo Romeo, Charlie 1 contact ground on ONE 21 decimal 6.
No, I need to perfect. I need to perfect those landings, definitely.
Essentialer, Echo Romeo, Charlie 1, did you hear my last transmission?
121 decimal 6 for Essentialer, Echo Romeo Charlie 1.
Come on, turn. If in doubt, just go across the grass. It wasn't a smooth landing, was it? I couldn't flare for some reason. Right, should we try one more destination? Did someone suggest Hawaii? Should we, let's try Hawaii. That'll do. Okay, let's exit out of that. While that's unloading, I'll look up some coordinates for Hawaii. See how picturesque Hawaii is, shall we? Try something different. Should we try the 747? Ah, look, we've got some liveries we can choose here. I thought there were more than this actually. We got Air Force One. Let's do Air Force One. Look. I didn't select the destination properly, did I? Set as departure. Flight conditions during the day. Kai Tak. Is there a code for Kai Tak Airport? Oh, see. Oh, was it not? Well, I put in VHHH, didn't I? Don't know. Have they changed where the code relates to? That's alright, Derek, you're welcome. Bit of fun. So let's go to Hawaii. I tell you what, it's nice to go to a warm place. Can't remember what the sun looks like, to be honest. Although it is getting quite warm in my room. So I don't know if you're interested. This I'm actually, it's like nothing grand. I'm sat in my hobby room with planes hung up on the wall. So I've got all my some small planes up there. Airliner there, 747. I've got my FPV Spitfire, which I haven't flown yet. Behind me, don't know if you can see it, 2-meter electric FMS Extra 330. My Krill Extra 330 with a 110cc MBBS engine. I've got a de Havilland Tiger Moth over there and an FW190. You know, I've got a few things. See you next time. Derek, thanks for tuning in. And here we are. In Air Force One over Hawaii. So let's. What's it complaining about? Problem is I've got no idea how to fly a 747. Thanks very much. Yeah, I like all of them actually. I've got rid of a lot of foamies recently. I've just had too many. To create a bit of space for some larger, more kind of special RC models that I want to feature on the YouTube channel. So I'm going to just try and acquire a few larger, special, unique aircraft that you don't typically see. So I do want to fly at a few shows next year actually. Oh, overspeed. Should we head out over some, try and find some beaches? Speed brake. That should help. If I've been selling things, I've been putting them on Facebook Marketplace, to be honest. Is my speed coming down? It's a great lumbering beast, isn't it, the 747? Yeah. There we go. So what do we think of Hawaii? It's a bit barren, isn't it? And even if I'm selling stuff, I don't really want to post it. I'm not too keen on going to the... I'm just one of these people, it's like I don't want to be at any risk whatsoever. So I mean, generally, if I go out, I'm only going out to go flying. I'm not too keen on going to the post office or anything like that. Why, you know, why bother? I don't need to. So in case you're wondering, we're in Hawaii. I'm just going to fly down the coastline. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm just ignorant of these things. If it's a volcanic island, then I totally understand. Airspeed's good. Less of the grey unwashed. I do all my shopping online. All of it. Haven't been to a store for a long time. I tell you what we do need to do. Let's make this a bit more interesting. Snow, precipitation, lightning. Yeah. Let's go with that. Lightning in Hawaii. Air Force One at 1,000 feet over Hawaii. Come on, it's not very angry weather, is it? Snow, precipitation, temperature. Oh. There we go. Just kind of fun to play around with the weather. Oh, that's nice. I know what you're saying, Caroline, but it's like I just don't want to be at risk, you know, bumping into people. Only takes one person to pass on the virus, doesn't it? Ooh, angry weather. How about that? I think we're flying into some pretty unpleasant weather. Let's fly into this rain, or precipitation as the Americans like to call it. Not sure I'll come out of it. throttling up. See if we can climb above it. Climbing. Wings level. Four and a half thousand feet. 5,000. Going to try and punch through. 7,000. Oh. Losing a bit of airspeed. 9,000 feet. Oh, word. Coming up on 10,000 feet. Get some icing. Oh, we're in the middle of it now. Oh my word, scary. I think I might need to adjust the cloud base. I would like to come out of it eventually. Here we go. Gone all frosty. And let's change the time of day. Yeah. I have no idea. I have no idea. We should thaw out pretty quickly. Wonder if there's an airport. No, don't want that. What I need, cheating really, navigation aids, point of interest, markers for airports, presume. So if there's an airport around here, it should tell us. Oh, I can't see a thing, that's great, that is. I assume 747s do have de-icing. This is like that Day After Tomorrow film. Might have to try a water landing. Overspeeding. Let's apply some brakes. Here we go. Should we go? Let's come down near to the beach so we can all jump out and get a beer at the bar. Still thawing out. So flaps. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh my god. Might want to assume crash positions, everyone. Air Force One is going down. Oh. Oh! And we're down. If you'd like to disembark on the right wing. That was a quite good landing. I don't know what I'm doing. I couldn't find an airport, so I just thought I'd land on the sea. Why not? Thank you for flying Essential RC Airways. It's been fun. I don't know. So there we go. So I'm going to end on that point. Because I just don't think I can top that. I thought that was awesome. So thanks for tuning in. It's not the Hudson. It's better. It's Hawaii. No, the bar is just over there. You just got to jump out of the wing, dive off, swim up here, and I'll buy the first round at the bar. So thanks very much for taking part. It's been fun. We'll do it again soon. Let's hope the weekend arrives rather soon. Anyway, take care everybody. Thanks Caroline. Thanks John. Thanks Derek. Cheerio.